The CSB Evening News with anchors and reporters Sally Carter and Jay Lenderman. Sports with Marcus Harper. And entertainment with Bree Miller. Dependable news you can use. The CSB Evening News begins now.
Good evening, I'm Jay Lenderman.
And I'm Sally Carter. The first White House official breaks ranks and testifies amid the House impeachment inquiry.
You will soon have one less option when it comes to hopping on a scooter. We'll tell you who's leaving town and why.
He's a legendary singer, and now he has a sexy title. Find out who is the sexiest man alive.
And we'll visit with a group that is making the lives of young people with disabilities a lot brighter.
But first, we begin tonight with the latest in the impeachment process. Longtime White House budget employee Mark Sandy testified in the impeachment hearings. Sandy is the first White House official to come before the committee. The first public hearings began Wednesday with testimonies from diplomat Bill Taylor and George Kent. Former Ambassador Marie Yovanovitch testified yesterday. She said she was fired so the president's personal attorney could make informal diplomatic decisions.
This is not a time to undercut our diplomats.
Democratic leaders say they hope to wrap up impeachment hearings by the end of the year.
The group of Democratic candidates who hope to oust President Trump from office will soon be gathering here in Atlanta. The fifth Democratic presidential debate will take place at the newly opened Tyler Perry Studios Wednesday evening. Former Vice President Joe Biden and Massachusetts Senator Elizabeth Warren will be among the 10 candidates who qualified. Other Democratic candidates are indicating they may jump into the race as well. They include former Massachusetts Governor Devil Patrick and former New York Mayor Michael Bloomberg. WCSB TV will bring you live coverage of the event beginning at 9 p.m. Wednesday night. The vaping epidemic that's sweeping the nation is causing more health issues. There have been more than 2,000 vape-related injuries in the United States and more than 40 deaths, 3 of them right here in Georgia. According to the Center for Disease Control, many of the victims are between the ages of 17 and 35. The CDC reports that many of these injuries happen because of vaping products that contain THC, which is an ingredient found in marijuana. In an effort to address the growing problem, Apple has removed all 181 vaping-related apps from its App Store.
A 52-year-old Georgia man was executed Wednesday evening on murder charges. Ray Jefferson Cromartie died by lethal injection at Georgia's state prison in Jackson County. He was convicted of malice murder in the death of convenience store clerk Richard Slice 25 years ago. The state Supreme Court denied a last-minute appeal for new DNA testing as well as witness claim that a different man had confessed to the murder.
Coming up next, have you seen the scooters that people are riding in the metro area? The city of Atlanta has passed several rules and regulations on when and where you can ride. Stay tuned next for the updates.
And a bit later, Bree Miller is here with entertainment. We'll tell you who People magazine says is the sexiest man alive. Details when we return.
Going through an afternoon slump? Grab yourself a Pump Me Up. Afternoons got you feeling deflated? Pump Me Up will have you elated. Pump Me Up, 100% all natural ingredients. Your daily supply of vitamins and nutrients. Available at your local GNC.
One of the 2 companies offering electric scooters in Atlanta will soon be scooting out of town. As of next Friday, Lyft will eliminate scooter operations in Atlanta. In spite of this, riding scooters has become a popular form of transportation in Metro Atlanta. As the number of riders continues to grow, so does the number of regulations, which is one of the reasons Lyft cited for leaving the city. Atlanta city officials are hoping these regulations will keep the number of injuries to a minimum.
I have seen them ride through the streets, and I don't like it.
Riding scooters has become very popular in the metro area, with many residents preferring them, but opinions vary on what should be done about Atlanta's latest fad.
I do support the scooter riders, but I think they need to be mindful of the cars that are out there as well.
The scooter actually has a little power on it, so they're going a little faster than they think.
Throughout the city of Atlanta, you see more and more pedestrians riding scooters just like this one, to get from point A to point B. But with more scooter riders comes more rules, laws, regulations, and even fines. Atlanta City Hall came up with a pretty hefty one.
Basically, it's more safety for us that are drivers. It'll limit hitting some of them. It'll limit some of them riding all crazy. They drop the scooters everywhere on the street, so I'm pretty sure a $1,000 fine will make them change their attitude.
I think it'll help curtail some of the reckless behavior that's exhibited sometimes. It is a great option, but I think sometimes scooters think they're cars and they're not.
This is a public health menace. They should not be on the streets or on the sidewalks. They weave in and out. They have no understanding of the rules of traffic.
The Atlanta Police Department is hoping the steep fines and strict rules will not only keep scooter riders safe, but keep others from harm as well. Not only will Lyft be leaving Atlanta, but 5 other cities as well, including Dallas, San Antonio, and Nashville.
Where is Kanye West taking his next Sunday service? Our entertainment reporter Bria Miller has that story. But first, who's been named the sexiest man alive?
The man, the myth, the legend!
Music legend John Legend is named 2019 Sexiest Man Alive, according to People magazine. The Grammy-winning singer is known for his silky smooth vocals. The announcement of his Sexiest Man title was revealed on NBC The Voice, in which he serves as a coach along with Gwen Stefani, Kelly Clarkson, and Blake Shelton. A federal judge sentenced rapper Kodak Black to 46 months in prison on weapon charges. Prosecutors allege he was involved in a prison fight that left one guard hospitalized. Prosecutors say Black was under the influence of controlled substance when he attacked the guard. They may not be singing a duet, but rapper Kanye West and mega church pastor Joel Osteen are teaming up. All year long, West has been traveling with his Sunday service choir around the country. The service has been a massive success, bringing crowds to venues such as Coachella and The Forum in LA.
Coming up after the break, a look at sports. Football gets even more violent, and a controversial quarterback vies to get back in the game.
Also, a heartwarming story about a local organization that is helping children with disabilities. All of this next, right here on WCSB News.
Man, I'm so tired.
Oh, so I say we're tired? Try a little bit of this.
What is it?
Oh, bro, it's CBD creamer, bro. It relaxes your muscles and gives you a little bit of energy for the rest of the day. Put it in your coffee and you're good to go.
Dude, can I have some?
Of course you can. Absolutely delicious. Do you feel better?
I feel so much better, dude.
Excellent.
So, Jay, I stepped outside the other day and my tire pressure was low and my tire light came on, low pressure light came on. The temperatures have gone down quickly.
Sally, it's been a little chilly outside, I'll tell you that right now. But currently, temperatures are 58 degrees, partly cloudy skies, with a low tonight of 36. Now for tomorrow, still partly cloudy skies, high of 60 degrees, so it's going to be a little bit warmer, with a low of 40. No rain in the forecast for much of the work week, though, thank goodness. Football is known for being a rough sport, but at this week's game, it got a little too rough when arch rivals Cleveland Browns took on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Sports director Marcus Harper gives us the blow-by-blow in today's Sports Wrap.
Well, he tackled Rudolph. Rudolph didn't like the way that he was tackled.
Oh, gosh. Man. Oh, man.
Yes, there was a melee in Cleveland. Browns defensive end Myles Garrett has been suspended indefinitely for removing the helmet of Steelers quarterback Mason Rudolph and hitting Mason with it, leading to an all-out brawl. Steelers offensive lineman Marquise Pouncey received a 3-game suspension for his role in the scuffle. Cleveland lineman Larry Ogunjobi was also suspended 1 game, and the NFL fined both organizations $250,000. Former San Francisco 49ers quarterback Colin Kaepernick will be here in Atlanta to hold a workout for all 32 NFL teams. With help from Commissioner Roger Goodell, the NFL has orchestrated a workout at Flowery Branch, the Falcons' practice facility, that will allow teams to see Kaepernick perform on the field and conduct one-on-one interviews. As of now, 24 teams have committed to attending.
Georgia and Auburn kick off this afternoon at 3:30 p.m. at Jordan-Hare Stadium. The Falcons take to the gridiron tomorrow at 1 p.m. in Charlotte.
For more than 100 years, Easter Seals of North Georgia has helped people with disabilities. Recently, I had the chance to visit with some children who say their lives have been changed forever.
It was a rainy Saturday morning, but the community was in high spirits. The annual Easter Seals of North Georgia 5K and Family Fall Festival brought together runners, walkers, and all kinds of thrill seekers. It was all fun and games out here, but the money raised went to a serious and worthy cause.
Easter Seals is a national nonprofit organization, and we work with children from birth to 5 who have disabilities. It could be any type of disability, autism, Down syndrome, developmental delay, and we provide physical, occupational, and speech therapy so that those children can learn all of their developmental norms and be ready to meet with success when they start school.
Children like Wesley, who today proudly showed off his 2 trophies. His mom explains his progress is thanks to Easter Seals of North Georgia.
He was in the Babies Can't Wait program first, and now he receives the Champions for Children scholarship.
There are nearly 70 Easter Seals affiliates across the country. Officials say they serve 1.5 million people.
Well, that about does it for us here tonight. I'm Jay Lenderman.
And I'm Sally Carter. On behalf of everyone here at CSB News, we hope you had a wonderful evening and a great rest of your night.
Don't forget to grab that app. Take WCSB with you wherever you go. Good night.